This is JordangeVision. Pull up a seat and kick up your feet. Welcome guys. How are we doing? We are here for another episode of Beyond Belief now. Had a pretty good streak going on. Had a 3 last time, had a 4 the time before that. I think I had a 3 the time before that too. It's been a while since I filmed. But yeah, we're going into episode 9 now. We're almost near the end of the second season, can you believe it? Just a few more episodes to go. So without further ado, pull up a seat and kick up your feet. Here we go. Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction, Season 2, Episode 9. Before I get started, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and don't forget, reacting to art is sharing art. Channels like these benefit everyone from the viewers all the way up to the original creators themselves. Also, a reminder, spoilers are likely, so if you haven't seen this episode yet and would like to, please feel free to click off and take care of that first. I'll be here when you get back, but for those of you who are sticking with me, here we go.
The line between truth and falsehood is very often invisible.
Oh, don't I know it.
And open your mind to things beyond belief.
Right. Manifesting a 5 out of 5 right here.
Take this cake on a plate. Is there only one slice taken out?
Looks like it.
When viewed from the opposite side, there's only one slice left.
Oh, I
the
see.
same is true of the stories you're about to see.
Took me a while, but I saw.
If you enjoy the stories and then make your judgment. That way, you can have your cake and eat it, too.
Sounds like a plan.
The glamorous dream of playing in a rock band. Some realize that dream, but they often pay a price. For instance, hearing loss.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like these.
My name's Lyle Norman, and I've owned Norman's Rare Guitars Music Emporium for the past 10 years. Ever since I suffered a severe hearing loss after too many years of too much volume.
It's gonna
What's
suck.
this? I didn't ask for strings, I asked for picks.
I'm sorry. What did you want?
Poor guy's hearing impaired. Just write it down or
Could you say
something.
that again? Just give me a second. If I could just tune these up a little higher.
Ooh, no.
Wait. Just write down what you want. I'll get it for you.
Yeah, why don't you just do that?
The business was going under, and I was in danger of losing everything.
I'll hire some of their employees, too.
Crank it up, man. Let's see what this baby can really do.
Whoa. They were about to get hearing loss, too.
You're way too loud, guys. Even I could hear you.
I mean, this guy
I
knows.
know rock. I sat in with all the greats. Hendrix, Cream, Big Brother. We played real loud, too. Then my ears went.
I bet you never even met Hendrix. Yo,
Oh, I bet he did.
Let me hold the axe, son.
Okay, Dad. Be careful, you might hurt yourself.
No idea what he's about to see. Oh, there he goes. Hey, even Beethoven went deaf and he's still composed.
That was dope. It was not that dope. Yo,
Oh, come on.
in your dream, get out of this stuff before we go deaf like Grant.
Oh, look out.
Hey, maybe you ought to take up the drums.
Maybe you gotta pick up the
I
drums.
didn't mean to. I wondered how long I'd be able to keep my store open. Without it, I'd have to go on permanent disability. I knew no one would hire a deaf musician.
Really misses the old times, eh? Oh. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's the same kids.
I know about this, man, all right? Look, the old guy's got it coming. You saw what he did to me. He made me fall into the drum set. So
Didn't make you do
I'm gonna blow
shit.
out what's left of his ears, and you're helping me, so shut up.
All right, I'm here, okay?
Yes, boss. Right away, boss. What's the jacket say? Instant karma? Did he tour with Lennon, too? I have a feeling these boys are about to get some instant karma. Okay, I don't think a person would really be knocked over like that.
That's the last thing you'll ever hear!
That's enough.
Oh, are they gonna make themselves deaf? Oh, they broke the glass. Oh, jeez. Headphone warning if you guys are watching on headphones. Probably should have said that before. Oh, what? His hearing aids are wigging out. Didn't kill him, did it?
I think we killed him.
Oh, man. He ain't dead.
Well, not dead yet.
He's just deaf! How's the music now? Is it loud enough?
I can hear you just fine.
Did that actually give him his hearing back? I was actually kind of thinking the opposite. It would make the
My
kids
hearing
deaf.
the wreck, and I wasn't forced to close Norman's rare guitars. I've even started jamming with a band again.
Man, if that is true, this guy must be, like, euphoric.
Was there an obstruction plugging up Lyle's hearing that was loosened or even shattered by the vibrations of the music? If so, then why had no doctor ever discovered it before? Is it really a record
This is a
of a
really good
similar
question.
story to this?
Let's talk about this one.
At the end of our
Okay, I don't claim to know a lot about the science of the inner workings of the ear, but it seems a little crazy that, someone could be going almost deaf, close to completely deafness, and, somehow a bunch of loud music can cure that. It seems like a pretty good story, well constructed, but I don't know, somehow I'm not even sure that, a guy who has that kind of hearing loss would even be running a music store. I mean, I guess it's possible. But, running it by himself without any employees to help him. So, I mean, that's weird enough. That's not the unbelievable part, but I think the unbelievable part is, hearing getting restored by loud music. The same loud music that supposedly damaged it. I think I'm going to mark this one down as fiction. So that's my first answer. Let's get on to story number 2.
To many of today's children who grew up in the cities and suburbs, milk only comes in a carton. But this particular bucket, and the story that goes with it, symbolize something very different. The unexplainable.
He's been delivering milk to our farm for years.
Remember when everyone used to have a milkman? Wasn't really in my day, but...
You know, either this bucket is getting heavier, or I'm getting older.
I mean, you are getting older. Oh!
Well, look at there.
Oldest trick in the book.
There are two things in this life you can always count on. Gus and taxes.
Well, I don't have a Gus.
Hey, what's
So for me, it's just taxes, I guess.
Strawberry and rhubarb.
Well, bless your little heart, Maggie. I'll probably start eating this on the way home.
Oh, eating a pie while you're driving? Good way to get a messy car.
A week passed and a fierce storm hit early on Sunday. No one got to church that morning.
Well, it might clear up. It might come later.
What's going on?
Look, Gus's bucket is shaking.
Well, now we know that you think that Gus can do magic, but I don't think that his bucket will move on its own.
There's moose inside or something. Wouldn't drink that milk if that was the case. Oh! Well, it's definitely shaking now. Whoa! Yeah, this is horror movie shit right here.
Gotta be a simple explanation.
Haunted milk bucket? That's simple.
There's nothing inside.
Yeah, that's weird.
Although I will admit it does seem a little strange.
Have you seen this show? Everything's strange. Bet you it doesn't. Ah! Gus, your bucket's trying to kill us. Yeah, I didn't think that'd work.
No. Take it back to Gus because maybe he can explain what's going on.
Oh, I'm getting worried about him now. I feel like in the car it's gonna, fly up and hit him in the head or something. Maybe leave the lid off, just in case.
It was only a short distance down the road, but with that mysterious bucket next to me, it seemed like the longest 10 minutes of my life.
Won't blame you.
Gus!
Oh, what's up?
I was able to get Gus to a local hospital.
Oh no,
where
what
they
happened to
saved
Gus?
his life. He had suffered a stroke that certainly would have killed him if I hadn't shown up when I did.
The
What
bucket
could the
was telling them to go help Gus.
Or was there some spirit using the bucket to send a distress signal on behalf of Gus Hobbs?
True or
Let's talk about
false at
that
the
one.
end of our show.
Okay, supposedly the bucket somehow knew that Gus was having a stroke and was trying to alert the family of that by, trying to kill them. But a lot going on in that story, too. I don't know how, a bucket separated from its owner would somehow know that. This is kind of on a tangent, too. It's a little bit weird, but I don't know why my mind is going here. But normally, they would think Gus would be on the road, so I don't know why they'd go right to his house and think he was even home. But I guess it's a good thing they did. But I could see, the family, Gus not showing up and the family, having a feeling something might be wrong. Bucket or no bucket. Maybe that part of the story could be true, and, they just kind of dramatize the bucket part. It's a weird story, but maybe for that reason, this is one I'm going to take a chance on. I'm gonna say true. Okay, so I've got a fiction for the first one, a truth for the second one. Let's get the third one.
There's a tradition at a wedding that no single woman can escape. That point in the party when the bride tosses the bouquet, and as tradition holds, the one who catches it is the next one who will get married. Lucy
Congratulations on your wedding,
Robbins found
Jonathan.
many-
Okay. Another couple
It's
married
an
off.
exciting day for Brenda and Alan. They met in high school and immediately knew that one day they'd marry and spend the rest of their lives together.
Congratulations, Alan and Brenda.
Come on, I'm gonna throw it. Get ready. All you single ladies, come out there.
All the single ladies. All the single
I've already
ladies.
caught the bridal bouquet at 3 out of those 5 weddings that I've been in this year, and I didn't even get a date out of it.
Come on, date me. I caught the bouquet 3 times. Well. Oh, she wasn't even trying and she still got it.
But soon tragedy would strike.
Oh no.
Alan would go on a sport fishing trip in the Caribbean with his boss and several clients.
Oh
Their
no.
boat would be lost in a storm, and everyone on board would perish.
Oh, that sucks.
After a few months, I suggested that she move in with me. Hey. This is gonna be great. Most of the time, you could find me at the computer, surfing the web. Easy to talk
Found a
this
little
way.
chat room date.
Especially, it made me feel good to exchange my thoughts and feelings with him.
Let me guess. Corey's an 87-year-old man.
The conversation was becoming more and more intimate as the days and nights passed.
Corey says we have to meet in person.
I'm so happy for you, Luce. Just be careful, okay?
What do you mean?
Well, you met him on the internet. I hear sometimes weird things happen to people who meet on the internet.
Oh, no.
Like, this is still the 90s. Like, it's very easy
I'm not kidding.
way
Luce.
back then to lie about who you are.
Neither am I.
Have a good time.
He was supposed to be wearing a red polo shirt.
Well, checkered herself out. She's nervous.
Corey?
Yes.
Hi, Corey. Oh, wait.
Lucy?
Alan?
Wait.
I'm sorry. You look exactly like my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
He died in a boating accident 6 months ago.
No way.
I almost died in a boating accident 6 months ago.
Okay, this is freaky.
I've been suffering from complete memory loss ever since.
Memory loss. It is Alan. And he just gave himself this Corey name.
Yeah, I think that you should come home with me and meet my sister.
Oh, she's about to be surprised.
He and Brenda fell in love all over again, and they decided to rededicate their vows in a full-blown ceremony.
And by the power vested in me by the state of Florida,
Yeah, she's gonna catch the bouquet again. Nothing lucky for Lucy, but glad Alan's alright.
Oh, by the way, my friend is getting married next week. And guess who she asked to be a bridesmaid?
Oh, have fun with that.
Was the sister's husband really the victim of amnesia, or was he trapped in a lie? And what about Lucy? Is there still hope for her, or will her future hold more disappointments?
Again, there's nothing really supernatural. We think Alan died in that boating accident. They never actually explicitly said they found him. They just said, they thought everyone was dead, or they presumed them dead. So I guess it's quite possible that Alan could have been in that boating accident, lost his memory. No one knew who he was. He didn't know who he was, so he just created this persona for himself. Just said, hey, I'm Corey now. Kind of weird that he just went right online and into a dating chat room. Right after that. It's a little far-fetched that, Corey/Alan ended up talking to, his sister-in-law in a dating chat room. It is the kind of thing that maybe, sorta, might happen. And, if someone heard that story, like a producer of the show heard that story, they'd be all over that, right? So I think I'm going to mark this one down as true as well. I mean, really unlucky for Lucy if it is true. But I'm sure Brenda's happy. Okay, let's go to story number 4.
But the evidence in this story we're about to see is turning up no answers. It's a dead end. This bag is about to be dumped in the unsolved cases bin. But perhaps a witness will come forward who must be believed, even though the witness herself is beyond belief.
Ever since the young nurse, Lisa Iobe, had been brutally murdered, detectives were a common sight around Cambria County Hospital.
I think they would be anyway.
Repeatedly. But there was another reason I wasn't surprised to see the detective that day. I was the one who called him.
What do you got, Doc?
Yes, it's my wife, Evelyn. She and Lisa were close friends. A week ago, she began speaking obsessively about the murder. It's as if she was actually there.
Is he turning in his own wife?
She was not speaking in her own voice. It seemed to be the voice of Lisa Iobe.
Wait.
What are you talking about?
Is the victim speaking through his wife?
I know it's hard to believe, but I heard it with my own ears.
Really?
What the hell? It works on
Where's
Phoenix
your wife
Wright.
now?
My friend was found in the boiler room of this hospital. Stabbed to death.
What else?
She always wore this beautiful bracelet and necklace.
If you see anyone
They were
walking
given to her
around
by
in
her
that.
mother. Please! Don't!
Well, hey, here comes the weirdness.
No! Help! Somebody help me!
Where are you, Evelyn?
I'm not Evelyn. Lisa.
Who's hurting you, Lisa?
Who is
Lisa,
it?
Do you know his name?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
My back!
Oh.
Oh,
Well. Oh, jeez.
She knew about the burn on Lisa's back. That
Oh, nobody
information
knew
was
about
never
that?
released. Do you know Jeffrey Wiegand?
Yes, I do. He's an orderly here.
Well, either Lisa's spirit was in there, or that's the biggest nervous breakdown I've ever seen. Is that Evelyn / Lisa in there?
Why did you kill me?
What are you talking about?
Oh, you know what she's talking about.
You're not Lisa Iobe. She's dead.
I mean,
Dead
technically.
people don't come back.
I gave you my hearing, but you pushed me against the hot pipes and burned my back. And you stabbed me over and over again.
How do you know all this? There was nobody there except me.
Me.
Well, he just outed himself.
Stop it! Stop it!
Yep. That sounds like a confession.
I asked my wife Evelyn why she was so willing to risk her life to trap Lisa's killer. She told me she had no choice. Lisa was making all the decisions for her.
Did the murdered woman's spirit choose Evelyn Moray to trap her murderer? Or was Evelyn just a clever actress who had somehow seen the whole thing and chose an extraordinary way to communicate it?
If you're a bit of an intention whore, that's something you might do. But yeah, let's talk about this. Well, supposedly there was a burn on the victim's back that nobody knew about, but somehow Evelyn, within her spirit channeling, talked about the pipes burning her back. So, yeah, so there's either a couple of explanations for that. Either that really was Lisa's spirit, or Evelyn somehow knew and was being creative. I don't know much about the validity of spirit channeling, all that kind of thing. People say they've done it, but it's hard to prove that that's actually the spirit. But for this story to be true, there's got to be a lot of coincidences, right? Like she somehow has to know how Lisa died and who the killer was, and yeah, all that. Or Lisa does, and she has to find a way back. It just seems like a lot. Even though this is again the kind of story that I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up being true. But I have a hard time believing it in my own mind, so I think I'm going to mark it as fiction. We have one more, and then it's the moment of truth. Here we go. Who are you playing with?
Many generals have planned their battles over boards such as these.
I mean, if you're actually planning a war with a chessboard, you might be a little out of your element.
Hours pass. Chester and Walt were friends who have played chess together for the last 20 years. They know each other's moves inside and out, but the next move belongs to fate.
Walt, I feel particularly cagey this afternoon. How do
That's,
you feel?
I know him. That's Dick Van Patten, right?
For as long as I can remember, my husband Chester and his best friend Walt have spent their Saturday afternoons having lunch at our house, followed by a cantankerous game of chess.
You always grab the white ones first. You are a creature of habit.
I am not. No.
Dude just wants to go first all the time.
You always go first.
That's because white always goes first.
That's why he likes being white, I guess.
King pawn to king 4. Just once, I'd like to see you make a different first move.
So predictable, eh?
Why don't you stop sniffing at me and make your move before the millennium comes in?
I think you just distract me so I can't think.
You don't need me to help you not think.
No wonder the game takes hours. It's just them bickering.
That evening, Chester and I received a phone call. On Walt's way home from the chess game, he was involved in a terrible car accident.
Oh no.
As the weeks
That
passed,
sucks.
the death of his best friend weighed more and more heavily on Chester. I've been thinking, and I've got an idea. How about you and I playing chess together?
It's the same.
It was a strange game. The black and white pieces separated by themselves.
Weird. Well, I might know where this is going. Is Walt haunting the chessboard?
Are you wearing bay rum?
Oh, he smells his cologne.
Then things really got strange.
That's Walt's move, isn't it? Wait. Oh no, what? No, that's Walt's move.
Images have been known to be picked up on camera that cannot be seen by the naked eye.
Was this a spiritualist or something?
After performing a series of extensive tests, she concluded that there were no signs of parapsychic activity in our house.
Bullshit.
All I can think is perhaps there was a slight earth tremor that afternoon which caused the movement of the pieces.
Yeah, the tremor wouldn't do that.
Thanks for coming around, Doc. And with all due respect to my wife, she believes in all this paranormal stuff, but I have my doubts.
Oh, I have a feeling you're not about to have your doubts any longer.
You know, my dad used to wear bay rum.
Oh, she smells the cologne too?
Yes, that's what I have on.
Yeah, now he's a little freaked out, I think.
You ate everything. And you're looking so good.
I guess he's feeling better.
I love you, baby. Oh, Walt says hi.
Hi, Walt. I don't want to hear any fighting.
I have a feeling if that was Walt's spirit, there would still be fighting. Oh my god, he's actually moving it.
How I love Saturday mornings.
That's
Could
how it
this
ends.
story of was Chester just imagining his friend was moving the pieces? Is there a hoax at work here, or is it possible that the spirit of Walt had returned to the place where he was most happy? Friends
He is where the spirit would hang out.
Next,
Alright,
we'll find
one more
out
talk.
which of our stories.
Obviously, you know, a guy has a chess buddy. He dies going home from his house. That much is all well and good. So when he tries to play chess with his wife, you know, she tries to make her move. The piece magically moves back, and it goes to, you know, Walt's old move. And then they hire the paranormalist. Everyone smells his cologne, all that stuff. And then at the end, he's seen, you know, playing with, you know, invisible Walt, who's moving the pieces by himself, you know? It's weird. It's weird. Usually, I think historically in the show, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's been a lot of episodes where most of the 5 stories were fiction. I kind of like to err on most of the stories being true. You know, it's less work on the writers, right? So, but you know, I have 2 fiction and I have 2 truths so far. But I think I'm going to mark this one as fiction as well. Like, it's, you know, a well-constructed story, but do I actually believe something like this happened? It's difficult. It's really hard. I'm going to mark this one as fiction as well, so I have 1, 4, and 5 as fiction. I have 2 and 3 as truth. Let's see how we did.
And now it's time to see which of our stories tonight are inspired by actual events and which are works of fiction. Let's take another look at the story of the former rock musician with a hearing loss.
He said fiction on this one.
He ain't dead. He's just deaf.
Any more?
Right, old man.
I can hear you just fine.
Well, it's definitely weird.
Did an event like this actually happen? Not this time.
This time, okay, got that one right.
What about the story of the milk bucket that sent the mysterious SOS signal?
So I said truth on this one.
What was that all about?
Did the
Attacking the
story
killer
of the
bucket.
exploding milk bucket really happen? A similar story did take place.
Yes, okay. 2 for 2 so far.
What about the bittersweet tale of the kind-hearted woman fated to be a bridesmaid?
All right, everybody.
So we said truth on this one as well. I don't want your stinking bouquet.
Did this story of unrequited love actually take place? Yes.
Yes.
According to first-hand
That's
interviews
3.
conducted by author
I think
Robert
that's the first time
Frank.
I've gotten the first 3.
What about the tale of the woman who was channeling the voice of a murder victim she never knew?
Yeah, I said fiction on this one.
Don't hurt me. Please, don't hurt me. Here, take it. Take it.
This story of a crime solved with help from the beyond. Is it based on reality?
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. That one's wrong then.
Let's review the story of the chess players who could not be separated, even in death.
Still a chance for 4. I said this was fiction.
Isn't that odd?
Are you wearing bay rum?
No. Wearing my usual perfume.
Did you think we made up this story of a paranormal chess game? You're wrong.
Oh. Wow. Okay, well I got the first 3 right, but the last 2 wrong, so it's still a 3 out of 5.
What does your scorecard show this time?
3.
Were you able to spot the, or did you find our final conclusions to be ultimately beyond belief? I'm Jonathan Frakes.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I was actually thinking, after I got those first 3, is this the one where I get 5 out of 5? But ended up not being the case. Got the last 2 wrong. Ended up being another 3. I get a lot of 3s. But yeah, that's how it goes. Maybe the 5 will come next time. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my sports vlogging channel, JordangeVlogs. And until next time, this is Jordan saying you can be productive sitting at home on your couch. All you need is a TV, a great catalog, and a vision. This has been JordangeVision. Have a great one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.